How's it going, guys? I'm back. It's been about a week since I recorded a video, so as you can see, I cut my hair. I just cut it today, actually. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I was down for the last 3 to 5 days. I've been real down, dwelling on the past and being angry at myself, disappointed in myself. But it's funny how that works, because it's like I forgive and I love and I cherish everyone else that harms me, that does anything. It's like, in a sense, I kind of understand why they do that. And I also forgive them for what they do to me. And I pray for them. I try to, of course. Do my best to, even when I'm reminded of it and I'm angry in the moment, I do my best to go through the process of forgiving those who hurt me. Oh, there you go, my brother. Anyways, how's it going? I'm back. As I was saying yesterday, I forgive those who have harmed me and who have done wrong to me. But I've noticed that there's times where I don't forgive myself for my own self-affliction, my own self-harm. And I find my times not loving myself, not accepting myself as I am, even with my negatives. It's like, in every relationship, right, I accept everybody else's flaws. I accept everyone else's shortcomings, and I forgive those. But when it comes to myself, I'm so hard on myself. Or I tend to be so hard on myself. I found myself being hard on myself. And that led me to a point to where it brought me real down, like, to where I started falling away from God again. And it's interesting, because just like Jesus said, right, in the first two greatest commandments, or the two greatest commandments, is to love God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and to love your neighbor as you love yourself. So I think there's a pattern there, loving God first and foremost, right, and then loving yourself, and then loving your neighbor. Because if you learn to love God, God will start to show you who you are, and you start to learn who you are. You start to love who you are, and then you'll be able to start loving others. Because try loving someone who doesn't love themselves, right? It's not that, let me say that again. If you're someone that doesn't love yourself, it's hard for you to love others. And so you got to find, or I had to find in myself, a lot of times, that pattern, like, okay, why am I not loving this person? It's because I don't love myself. It's because I don't love God, or like, what's going on? And so then I have to go through the process of, what? Just like God forgives me, I'm going to forgive them. I slapped God in the face, and all they did was say something, or they did something towards me. This has nothing to do, or it's not at the same magnitude to what God has done, or what I have done to God. And so then, in the process of trying to figure it out, like, okay, at least for me, those 3 to 5 days, I was just sitting there thinking, like, okay, what's going on with me? Why am I not being the dearest that I know I am? And I found, basically, and the Lord showed me, that I haven't forgiven myself for the mistakes I have made, or, my shortcomings, right? Of falling short, of feeling the way I was feeling. So I didn't want to do nothing at the time. I was just like, man, what? I was sort of like giving up on my pursuits, I guess you could say. And so I decided, let me just go ahead and get grounded back in God. Let me put Him first. Let me practice what I preach, because I know it works. And it always works. When I put God first, everything else starts to flow. But as soon as I stop putting God first, everything ends, in a sense, right? It stops becoming easy as the days go. Not that it's easy, because, you got your times of temptation, of trials, of, just your daily, everyday life is things that happens to you, right? When the devil tries to attack you, it's not easy, of course, but it's easier when you have God, right? When you're putting God first, and He's guiding you, and you're following His leading, and you're surrendering. And so, as I've noticed this, I started to get back on His plan and not my own plan, on His leading and not my own leading. Like the word says, lean not on your own understanding, but acknowledge Him in all your ways. And so I was like, you know what? Let me get that. Let me get back to that, because I feel like I stated before on the Facebook post that true success is really obeying and surrendering to God. That is true success, I believe. And when you do that, everything else starts to flow. And so that's what I got for y'all so far. Catch y'all later. It's bright, as you can see. I keep squinting, but I hope y'all have a blessed day today.